Leelee, I just hey gorgeous.
How are you?
I miss you.
I know I miss you too. What you go? You're getting pulled over? What's going on?
No, no, it's not me. I'm fine. It's a Puerto Rican guy across the street. He made a U-turn and the cops came out of nowhere and then they called for backup cops.
Oh, okay.
And so I
So
don't know.
let me
Like
put this. Yeah. Let me
I guess I should stop so we could do our interview.
let me pick this up. Oh, damn.
You good? Are you okay? Okay.
You got it on this. I'm sorry. I'm
Huh?
arguing right now.
Oh, it's okay. This look, girl, it's the middle of our night. I'm just appreciative that you found some time because we are
Girl,
so happy that y'all are doing this motherfucking verses,
I'm happy
bitch.
too. I think we gotta let this down a little bit. I'm sorry.
Do whatever you need to do.
We've been doing. Oh, it's been a lot.
In a good way, a lot.
No, yeah, you know how it is, and we just now getting. God damn it!
Don't
You
worry,
heard
take your
me.
time.
I am not like social media. I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff, so just make sure she get me. Can we put it over a little bit?
Oh, I like that.
Somebody say, "Hey, why I keep going out?" Hello, guys.
You look fine.
Thank you. Okay, you can see me good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, welcome to the stage of Jones and After Dark, Leelee from SWV.
Woo!
Yes. My sister.
I
So
know,
look,
I know. Let me tell you something. I am so happy that you resurfaced.
I'm happy that y'all resurfaced.
I know. Like, we used to hang out heavy back in the day.
We
But I
sure
was
did.
so happy to see you get your rhythm back, man. We need you out here.
Thank you. Yeah, these young kids, they trying to cancel us.
Oh
Not so
yeah.
fast.
Yeah, we ain't about that cancel culture right now.
Yeah,
That's
no, not at all. And you know what? We're older, but we ain't old by no means.
Going out. Okay, my phone keeps like after a certain time, it gets dark. Like you gotta keep what the
You
hell?
got to keep tapping it.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know, but that be happening on my iPhone too, and I just keep tapping it. But you don't go out with us.
Oh, I don't. Okay. Wow. So where are you in New York now, right?
I'm still in Jersey. I never moved. See, I said I keep getting fired and hired and hired and fired. I'm gonna sit right between Philly and New York, so I'm like near Six Flags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love Philly. Oh my God. I love
Listen,
Philadelphia. I had the
don't
pleasure
you
of
love
going
them?
there, I think 2 years ago. Probably a year and a half ago I went to Philly. Had an amazing time out there.
Because the people are so real.
Yo, it don't get no realer than Philly. Like
They don't give a
I
fuck.
felt so at home at Philly. Like I love Philadelphia. I could really live there.
That's why you see now why I have such a connection to them, because
Yeah.
they and if you real, they will take you in.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
they are real passionate. When they love you, they fuck with you forever.
Oh yeah. You look beautiful.
So do you, gorgeous. So wait now. Are y'all rehearsing? What's going on?
Girl, we're just doing like so many interviews. It's just been really crazy. They're treating this like we got a new damn album coming out. I'm like, wow. But it's such a beautiful moment. And like I said earlier in one of my earlier interviews, that I'm just so blessed that Verzuz decided to share this moment, because had it not been for Verzuz, I really feel like we're now getting our flowers now. And that goes for both groups, like SWV and Xscape, because I
Right.
think we were actually two of the most underrated groups in the industry. Like we sold a lot of records. I know I've always felt like that way about my group. You know, we sold almost 30 million records, but we never got the industry love that I felt like we deserved. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think because this industry is so hooked on who fuck with who know this person, who's sleeping with that person. So it is what it is. So we just kind of got caught up in all the hoopla and the craziness of it all. But I feel like now, like the fans are really showing up and they're showing us so much love. And coming out of this pandemic, this is the first time I'm gonna see Coco and Todd. So it's more than just this versus shit. Like it's like a reunited and it feels so good type shit.
The reunion.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
SWV COVID reunion.
For sure. So I'm excited about that.
So wait, well, obviously everybody stopped working. I didn't even put two and two together. Were you okay financially when you guys stopped?
Yes. Thank God.
Thank God, right?
Thank God. Like I'm telling you, like I don't think anybody could have ever prepared for anything like this. You know, they tell you in Business 101, make sure you got 6 months worth of, emergency fund or whatever. But this thing lasted over a year.
Yes,
And
that's a
for
long
a lot
time.
of people, and I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful to God that, the light's still on. You know what I'm saying?
God be the glory.
So
Because there's a lot of artists out there that was spending all that money in the strip clubs, not knowing that was going to be their last 10,000. I'm glad that y'all are good.
No, you are so right. You are so right. But I'm just thankful. Like we've been like really blessed and good, And then it taught me a lot. It taught me to depend on myself because sometimes the things you are not used to, the things you're used to, sometimes that shit disappear. And you have to learn how to stand alone. So it really gave me the confidence in myself. And I had to look at it as if my group never existed. You know what I mean? So I started getting creative.
It went out. It went out. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Is that me? Go out and come back in. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I can hear you now.
Okay.
That last part that you said, when you said I learned how to stand on my own.
Yeah, this pandemic made me see how I can stand on my own. Like it made me look at the many things that I put on hold that I always wanted to do. And I just started tapping into all of my creative juices and started seeing things that I was now interested in that I never really paid attention before. So it helped. I'm sure it helped a lot of people in this industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people just didn't know what to do and was scrambling.
Yeah. But that this goes to show you everybody should come out on top after this.
We hope.
This was a lesson learned, like a real life lesson learned. I mean, our industry was pretty much shut down. Nothing was happening.
And it highlighted that we don't even have no like reserve system for emergencies.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. The crazy thing is, during this pandemic, me and SWV, we got on the phone and I was telling Taj, I was like, yo, I was telling the ladies, we need to come up with something that can help artists who go through these different challenges and, you know, these trends during like something like a pandemic, like if somebody's going through a hardship or whatever, because you know how this industry is. It's up, it's down. They you know, they pick and choose who they want, who they like, and some people don't work and they put years in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people who put 40 years who can't even get a sandwich. That's ridiculous.
It's horrible. It's disgusting. And what makes it worse, Leelee, is that even when we're not in a pandemic, I hate how the audience, they shit on the older artists and be like, oh, they fell off. I'm not paying money to go see them. Why? Pay them
I think that's just a lack of maturity. You know what I mean? Because we live in a bandwagon industry, especially our side of it all. The urban inside of the entertainment, we you know, and DMX, God bless the dead, he said it best. We live in a dick riding industry. We go for who's hot, and that's what it's about right now. Who's the most popular? That's what it's about. But let me tell you, everybody have their day in the fall off lane.
That's right.
Shit, the best trees in the world, them leaves fall off and you start stepping on them shits and they just disappear, right?
Yep. I know that's right.
Yeah, you know, so I just think, and that's another thing, like that's why I always try to show people love. I appreciate a lot of those older artists who paved the way for people like us to do what we do. And, you know, one day we're all going to transition. We're not going to always be in the best shape. We're not going to always, you know, want to be made up all the time. And, you know, things happen. Life happens. We get older, hopefully. You know, and I think we just need to celebrate each other no matter what, you know. So I've learned that. That's why I love those older artists like the OJs and, you know, the Manhattans and those groups that don't get the recognition. And that's why I feel like this Verzuz is so important. I know everybody make it like a whole battle. Yeah, that's fine. We could go that route. But at the end of the day, there was so many girl groups who never got the recognition. They never got a chance. So we standing in the gap of all of those groups that they said wouldn't make it. We standing in the gap of, you know, the Brownstones, the Allures, all, you know, the Jones Girls, the Emotions, and all of those amazing groups who put something into this industry, and we don't recognize them now, but that Verzuz on May 8th, that's what SWV is going to be this though. We standing in the gap for all of those who are amazing, who don't get the recognition, and there's some girl power shit going on, I'm telling you.
I'm glad that you're in that spirit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you know what? We all say, oh, it's a competition, but really it's not. It's groups that we love giving us the best that they got. And that'd be the best fucking concert with his hit after hit after hit. And you're like, oh, remember that?
Yes,
oh,
yes.
That's why
we literally grew up in this industry together. Like, I mean, right now, a lot of the pictures are surfacing with SWV and Xscape, and we were little. Like, I'm like, you know, Xscape is teeny tiny anyway, but we all were just so young, just trying to find our way in the industry. You know, back then, everybody was winning.
Yep.
Everybody was winning. Everybody. It was 3 or 4 different tours going on at one time, and everybody was winning.
Yeah.
So, you know, it don't matter. I'm coming in, me and my girls, we gonna have a good time. We coming in with I always say we coming with Tim's presents and hit records. That's it. It ain't no gimmicks, it ain't no distractions, it ain't none of that shit. We coming to do what we do, and we just want the fans to just come and celebrate with us, because it's Mother's Day, it's ladies' night, and we want everybody to come and have a great time.
Speaking of Mother's Day, who was with you during the lockdown? Did you have an empty nest or were you with family?
Girl, I had an empty nest. My grandbaby was with me a lot of the time, but I was chilling. And I liked it that way. My kids are out, you know, but I was chilling, and it kind of gave me that space to really think about what my next would be. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a woman, and we all are women of a certain age I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel the best I've ever felt when I was 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm gonna do everything that I want to fucking do. And they could try to count you out and cancel you and all of that shit. You can't. I'm not feeding into that.
No, fuck
So
that.
we got this thing where we always say people are, oh, this person, they too old, they washed up. No, we still in heavy rotation.
And
So
you
don't
know,
get it twisted.
exactly. They want to say that washed up shit, but that shit don't carry no weight because the biggest concerts be the motherfucking 90 concerts.
Yes, yes.
Everybody loves the 90s. Leelee, we are so blessed that we were able
I
to
know.
have a piece and be the pieces of the
Yes,
90s.
that is true. So now, speaking of concerts, now that you have resurfaced, girl, you got to come and do some of these shows with us.
I would love to.
You got to come and meet these new fans, and they want to see you too, because let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, Miss Jones was Ashanti before Ashanti. Like, you was the queen of New York City. You was the underground mixtape queen. I'm telling you, like, people don't understand and they don't do their research, but we worshiped you back then.
Girl, listen.
I'm telling you.
Listen, I was so happy to be like that. Y'all took me in. Remember, y'all came and did my video just on the street.
Yes.
And then we actually wound up like liking to hang with each other all
the time. Oh my God. Yes.
So that's a lot to me coming from you, Leelee. I appreciate that and I respect that and I receive it because hold on a second.
Okay.
Badass son. Hold on. Che, what you want? Yes.
You know where's the pastrami?
It's in the drawer where the cheese is.
So like, where's the meat though?
It's in the drawer where the cheese is. It's right on top of each other.
Does it say deli?
Yes, just open it up and you'll see. All right, he hung up. I'm sorry. Here he go again. Sorry, Leelee. This is like.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, just open it up. It says you'll see pastrami in there.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.
All right. Love you too. Bye. So I'm sorry.
Hey, man. Sometimes those are them calls you just gotta take. You know what I mean?
Because motherhood will never stop.
It don't end. It never ends. It's 24/7.
And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here also in the chat. They're making comments, but I can't read because I don't have my glasses, Leelee. But they're asking about your book.
Oh, speaking of the book, yes, this is the book. So go on my website and get it. If you want to know anything about me, it's all in this book. I'm tired of telling shit for free. So
put the book on the camera so we can see the title. Do y'all see the book? What's the name of it, Leelee?
The name of the book is called I Regret the Day I Lost My Virginity. You Are Not Your Past.
Oh, bitch, you better work it out.
Yeah, man, I had to free myself out of a lot of things, honey, because a lot of times, and I'm sure you've been in this space before where you feel like, you've done some things when you were younger and then you become successful and people try to hold you in bondage and try to, they try to hurt you with what they think they know about you. They try to shame you, but honey, control your narrative and tell your own story. So that's what I'm about. I don't care what nobody say about me. I am happy within myself right now. Nobody ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. So I'm just happy right now.
What are the important lessons to tell? I like the fact that you be talking to these young girls. I see you on here trying to drop gems. Yeah. What's the most important lesson you think that they can benefit hearing from a woman like you that's been up, down, up, and looking great and living in your truth? What is that?
Well, I think part of my journey, and I would have to say I never drank or smoked, and I think that helped me a lot because being in this industry, people want to give us all kind of drugs for free. You know what I'm saying? And I've just always been that girl that's been afraid of alcohol because I grew up around a alcoholic kind of family. And that's just something that I was always afraid that if I did try that, I would be the girl that everybody talks about. And I got sick of people saying shit about me. Even as a young girl, they counted me out. I wasn't going to be shit. And I'm sure that I can speak to a lot of the young girls out there because we pretty much have a lot of the same stories, especially coming up in the hood. And we hear a lot of things. We see a lot of things. And that's what my group is about. Like SWV, to be honest, we came out, we wanted to look like the girls that we saw outside of our building. And then it's crazy because once we became popular and famous, everybody said we too ghetto. Everybody said we too hood. And I don't think that's derogatory anymore. If I'm ghetto, so fucking what? That's where I'm from. I'm from the Bronx, New York, but I could do boardroom too. But I speak to the people that I love. And
Yes.
those are those young girls who can't afford Louboutins, because I wasn't that girl.
Right.
You know, and I'm talking to that girl, you ain't a bum bitch because you can't. You still fly. You know,
Right.
So that's what we trying to do here. Like, I'm just trying to be transparent and just try to save some of these young girls. And it's okay to say no. It's okay to love yourself.
Right.
You know, and a lot of times we depend on people for validation, and it's not about that. You got to look in the mirror and love who you see. And
Right.
it took me years. It took me over 20 years to figure that out, to actually look at myself and be like, yo, you the bomb. And I wasn't waiting for nobody to tell me that. So if it's anything that I want to put out there, I want to give that to, not even the young girls, the women too, because we go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, we assume that because we're women that we got it all covered. But I get tired of saving and doing and having to keep a smile on my face. And sometimes I just want to cry because I'm like, the pressure is just constant.
But it's okay. It's okay to cry. Like, I've tapped in so much with my emotions. If I'm feeling sad, I'm gonna say I'm feeling sad. If I feel unwanted, if I feel shitty today, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna speak that. But then again, I'm gonna come to some type of resolve. I'm not gonna stay there. You want to face it. You want to acknowledge it, but you don't want to stay there.
Right.
And I think that's what a lot of us do, because we get so caught up in the whole social media thing, and we trying to be everybody that we're not. I know people say a lot of fly shit about me, but I don't care, and they wouldn't say it to my face. You know what I mean? But I'm
Right.
not conforming to a lot of the shit that I see on TV. I always say that I always felt like I was in an industry that I never really felt a part of, because I'm not doing all that shit they doing. It's so fake and it's just phony, and I just can't deal with it. I'd rather fuck with somebody. I like house parties. Like, I'm going to your aunt's house who cooking the food, frying the fish and chips and playing spades outside like the Spanish people used to do, you know, back in the Bronx. That's what I'm used to seeing. So that's what keeps me, that keeps me whole. That keeps me so whole, just seeing realness. And I'm not taking anything away from this industry, because this industry and the fans have done so many amazing things for my life, man. The fans first.
Big shout out to the fans.
Damn the industry. The fans is what, if you didn't have no social media, the fans will show up for your ass still. And we are proof of that, because they supported us before they had social media. Exactly. It wasn't no Instagram. It wasn't no Facebook. So I don't give a damn about the celebrities. I fuck with the fans. I love the fans. So
right.
Yo, my heart.
The fans will tell you, and the fans will tell you how they feel about you. The fans will show up and wait in the rain.
Honey, they hold you accountable.
Yep.
They hold you accountable. So I think one of the things that, you don't want to disappoint anybody, but at the same time, you're not perfect. You have your own struggles. And I think as public figures, people just don't see that. And when they see you going through something, like they tap in. Now we got this, you know, the bloggers or whatever, like they think it's funny. It's all that shit is funny until it's in front of your door.
Exactly. They go so hard. I'm like, it took me a while to think about resurfacing, because I feel like nowadays niggas just type behind a keyboard, and it could be a 12-year-old midget from Denver that's playing, you know what I mean, on her dad's computer. But in that moment, especially if you're feeling vulnerable and down on your luck already, that could be that one blog to take you all the way down.
No, I'm telling you, and no one really understands that. No one really thinks about that. People are just people. We're human. We hurt. We're made out of flesh, you know. Like we bleed real blood. And sometimes being in this industry, you want to jump off a fucking cliff. Like that's the truth. Like it gets you to that point where you just, cause I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, damn, cause Taj just celebrated her 50th birthday, and I'm like, damn, you've been in the public eye more than you haven't.
Right.
I'm like, yo, we committed and sacrificed so much to this shit. I mean, we put ourselves out there to get dogged out, talked about, and shitted on and canceled and all. People are trying to cancel us. That not saying it literally, but people are trying to cancel people who they didn't put there. How the frick you gonna cancel somebody you ain't put them there?
Facts.
So it's crazy. Like this whole new way of
and guess
crazy.
What? And that's why it's so important for bitches like us to resurface and let motherfuckers know you can't cancel me, bitch, because I created this lane. Wasn't no young black girl cussing and carrying on and telling it like it is on radio outside of me and fucking Wendy. And Angie was great, but Angie wasn't saying the shit that me and Wendy was doing. So y'all can have y'all little blogs and all that, but nobody knows y'all. My chair is still here because no one could fill the space after 12 years, and I'm back for it. So you better hope I don't cancel your ass.
I love it. I love it. And I, you know, much respect to Miss Wendy. I had the privilege of watching her biopic, man. And I just got a whole different level of respect for her because, you know, you see people in their success, but you don't know. It takes, you got to climb a lot of mountains to get to that point.
And you got to fall in valleys and get back up.
Yes, man. Like, you don't understand. Like, it
That's why when I saw Jocelyn, did you see Jocelyn trying to check Wendy last week?
Oh, I heard about it.
Bitch, I wish the fuck you would. And I'm not even here on Team Wendy behalf, but I'm here on behalf of, if you shit on Wendy, you shit on me. And that's what you won't do, bitch. You have 15 minutes. You're a spectacle with a speech impediment. That does not give you the right to discredit the women that took the bumps and the bruises to create this lane, that went up the mountain, fell back down in the valley, and kept on fucking trying. Wendy tried to get a TV show for about 25 years. You don't get to just come on, oh, I'm on Zeus. I had #1 show. Oh. You thoughts to yourself, but you going to respect that platform when you with her ass.
Wow. Yeah.
So disrespectful.
I just think a lot of the younger talent nowadays, they need to be taught. I see a lot of stuff that's just so out of order. I'm like, damn, man. Like, we couldn't get away with a lot of that stuff, you know?
I'm tired of teaching people. Ain't you tired of teaching? Oh, teach me. White people, teach me how to educate me. I'm tired of educating motherfuckers.
Yeah. Whew. I think as women and women from, you know, the communities that we're from humble beginnings. I think we have a responsibility to send out certain messages. You know what I'm saying? And be real about it, because a lot of people in this industry are not transparent. They don't want nobody to know anything about it. You know, everybody wanna look like they got the Superman cape on, but damn that, like, fuck the Superman cape. Like, I'm hurting. I want to cry. I want to die tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've spoken to people who just wanted to end their lives because they are in the business of people, and people will fucking make you feel like you want to die because of the stuff that we say sometimes and how we make people feel. Like, yo, nobody can hurt me. You can't. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you know. You cannot hurt me because I've been through that. 20 years I went through that. Hurting myself, blaming myself, and just feeling like I just want to end my life for you.
Right.
Wow.
Right. That's
so
what
realizing that we have less years ahead of us than we did behind us. It's so much shit for us to do, Jones. So much shit for us to do. I want you to walk in your integrity, get what's out there for you. Nobody can take what's for you.
I believe that.
And don't change. And don't change, because there is definitely an audience for what you do. People are just not used to real shit. We so caught up in the fakeness and we believe every fucking thing. Like, no, you be who you are and your audience will find you.
Thank you,
I'm not tired of people trying to censor me. I'm like, listen, I'm not, what they say, what about the kids? And what I'm 47, 46 years old. How old am I? Shit, I forgot. Shit, I forgot how old I'll be 48 years old. Listen, I ain't got nothing in common with no 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I love the kids, whatever, but shit. Too. What about the kids? Like, I'm fucking a whole
fuck them kids.
Yeah, they got Nickelodeon for the kids. I'll hug the kids, I'll kiss the kids and all of that stuff, but shit, I'm gonna talk my shit all day.
Exactly, and you have earned the right. You have earned the right to talk your talk. Fuck them kids.
Ooh, Josie. Not
Wait, we gotta read I can't even see. Oh my God. It's a lot of love in here for you.
Oh yeah.
That's why I love Leelee. Wendy was just talking about the battle between you, Leelee, and Xscape. And it's this man set on her SWV. The way I can't see, I need my glasses. Can you read them? Can you see them? It says
Leelee. I can say a little bit. I'm farsighted, so they, yeah, they're loving. They're saying hi, and of course you got a few trolls, but it's okay.
Yeah, fuck them trolls. I'll circle back to y'all bitches.
Oh my God.
You know me. I still be fighting every battle.
Oh my God.
They're saying welcome Leelee to Jones and After Dark. Leelee be in here though, y'all. Leelee comes. Yeah. She comes in quietly. So what's going on with you on the love life side? Or are you dating? Are you, living with somebody? Are you thinking about dating? What's going on?
I can say I am. I just want to be married. I'm tired of dating, and I hate to say I'm dating because I'm sick of that shit. Like, to me, I've been dating for a long time. I've never been married. So I'm just kind of looking forward to that next, whoever it's going to be. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just sick of boyfriends. I'm too damn old for a boyfriend, and I'm just tired of it. So if it's not like, if I'm not engaged, if I'm not getting married, if somebody don't have me off the market, shit, I'm alone. I'm a dolo. I'm dolo.
Got you. Shout out to One More Love. Shout out to Billy. We see y'all in the chat. J. Rome, Sharon, Queen, RC. Yeah, I feel the same way. But you know what's hard? When you guys get back on the road, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all are going to be catching up because everybody is ready for the SWV concerts because y'all songs speak to every girl's heart. Your songs are ageless. You have like a new set of fans because y'all songs, those messages are timeless. Is it hard to find a man that's not in the industry that's going to love you, that's going to not love Leelee the star, but love Leanne the woman? Do you think it's hard to find that?
I have, I think for a long time, I felt like it was hard. I never really looked at guys as if, oh, they just want me for whatever, because I never had a problem talking to dudes before this, you know what I mean? So I just try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But when your conversation is about what I do all day, like, I'm interested in your life. Right. I don't want to talk about music all day. I don't want to talk about who I met, the show, whatever, even though that's a part of my life, but I don't want to stay there. That's not something that I want to talk about all damn day. You know what I mean? But what will surprise a lot of men is that I'm interested in who you are. If you're a postman, like, I'm interested in something that happened during your little date, you know, that day. So that's just me. Like, I want to know about you. I don't
Right.
want to know. I don't care about me too much. Like, I really want to get into your world. And
That's
I
awesome.
guess a lot of people think because they have like regular jobs or whatever that their world is not interesting. But I've dated more regular guys than I have guys in this industry.
What's your preference though?
As far as dating the guys in the industry or regular guys,
Yeah.
I think my preference would be a regular guy.
Nice to know.
Because you know the industry guys, it's just, and then you gonna deal with shit whether you with a regular guy or an industry guy. It's just magnified when you're in this industry, you know. But these industry dudes, they put you through some shit.
And they got backup bitches.
They do, and the ones that got regular jobs ain't shit either. Cause
yeah,
I experienced a few of those too. So it's like, you know, they just shitty, they lie, and they don't know that you could, you know, you got people that work for certain places that can press the button, and I'm looking at them just lie. Like, dude, you ask a question, what you did, what's this? And they'll sit and lie, and you already built your case. So you like,
right.
the clown. So
I
think my thing now is more of conversation. I love an amazing conversation. If you can stimulate my mind with a conversation, then I'm going to tune into you.
That's a good thing, because a lot of women, or a lot of young women nowadays, they don't even have conversation for the dude. It's about what he can give her.
Yeah,
and
that don't last long. I've ran into a few young girls. They love the older men, and they love, you know, they want to get the bag, and that shit is so. I mean, getting the bag. Okay, you want to work hard, but you know how many guys, especially the guys in the industry, they can afford 10 to 20 chicks. You know what I'm saying? And they can afford to pay them to shut the hell up.
Yep.
So you just won. Like, just because somebody buy you a $50,000 bag, you still not special. Not
right.
for no man that's worth $50 million.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not special, you know, but you got to live and you got to learn. Like, we've learned our lessons when we were growing up, but this whole internet thing is a whole other problem, man.
Beyond me. I'm not even interested in playing the internet games, because I'm good. I'm like, men be distractions to me, and I'm trying to make this comeback be the real thing.
Yeah.
And I don't need the trickery of social media throwing me off my square.
Oh, yeah. But I think guys respect women who have their own. I think guys respect women who have something to contribute. They love, especially athletes. I think athletes love women of power. Like, they love industry girls. They just love who's hot, and you know, that's just the way it is now. But I'd rather have my own. Like, I've never been that girl that had a guy take care of me. Never, ever. Like, how these girls be living, they be having these dudes buying them houses and shit. I'm like, where y'all at?
Right. I'm like, shit. The closest I had to that, well, I don't want to say closest. The one that I had was Dougie, and he took really good care of me.
Oh, wow.
But he's just a good guy. Like, I just loved up.
Oh my God, I love Doug. You know, I love me some Dougie Fresh.
And he loves you.
Oh my, Dougie Fresh is the best. Like, he's the
you
best.
Are hilarious.
A lot of people, matter of fact, Dougie Fresh should actually do a class. He should do class. Yeah, he needs to do a master class for all new artists coming into this industry.
A master class. And you know what? The labels would pay him to do it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
We need people like him.
Yeah, you're right. People don't, think that they need it. Nowadays, the kids just walk back and forth across the stage. But I can't take that shit. Give me the 90s every day.
But you know what's hurting me, Jones? I just don't like a lot of the deaths that are happening now with these rappers and stuff. It's really hurting me to death. And what they don't realize is that these labels sign these guys knowing that there's a possibility that they're gonna get killed. They're gonna continue to be in that street shit.
Yeah.
They need to understand that to these labels, you are worth more dead than you are alive.
Yeah.
And when you die, they're winning, not you, not your family. So it's just going crazy right now, and it's just breaking my heart. A lot of these guys have an opportunity to do something amazing, and they just fighting and killing over girls who, it's just ridiculous.
Let me ask you this. Somebody said that the record companies take out life insurance policies on the artists, and that Suge Knight had like a $10 million policy on Pac, so when Pac died, Suge got that money. Do you think that RCA had life insurance policies on SWV?
I don't think RCA gave a fuck. I don't think they gave a shit. Like, hell no. No. But I know they owe us some damn money. I know that much.
Oh my God. Still?
Oh, girl. That's an offline conversation.
Yeah. Everything ain't for everybody. And guess what? You'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
are you gonna do another TV show?
Well, I just did Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta with my son, and y'all go follow him because he's high. His name is One Kai Shine, so go follow him. He got a single out called Uchi. So I want to support him.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he's doing his little rap thing right now. So
Leelee, you should do lives with him. You should do lives on your IG.
But I told him that I was gonna do a live with him, and just because, child, he's on a total different. The stuff he be talking about. Oh my God! I'm like, okay, calm down. I'm still your mom,
right?
So, but yeah, I'm proud of him. I'm just here to support, but who knows what I may do. But I love television, but I'm more on the creative. I'm not really thirsty to be in front of the camera as much as I am being on the creative side of things.
Yeah.
Because I want to give other people an opportunity to do what I've been so blessed to do at this point,
Nice. So you looking for the next SWV is what
I'm
hearing.
Absolutely. Yes, I'm looking for that next SWV. We keeping this girl group shit alive. I'm telling you, like, we need to come out and be amazing. It's so much talent, girl. It is so. These young kids is singing like you would never believe. I'm like, what the hell is in this?
They're singing like angel. Yeah, they're singing like angel.
Oh my God! And then a lot of them will never get the opportunity that we've been so blessed because it's so many.
Yeah.
The industry, of course, have changed a lot now. But I just want to give them a platform, like underground artists. Like I want to find a way to give them their mainstream, so they can be celebrated and they can make money doing what they love, and that's music.
Yep, and getting mentoring by a legend like you.
Yes, yeah. This is all the stuff that I've been thinking about during the pandemic.
That's
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah.
There's a lane for all of that shit. Like that's a show. That's definitely a show.
Yeah. So yeah, we need to
bring
you in on it. Maybe you can host it.
I would definitely have a part. Yeah. Whatever you need me to do, I'm here for it. I want y'all to do a biopic.
That's in the works too. We're actually we can't really talk too much about it right now, but it's definitely a conversation piece right now. So we're excited about that too.
That's good. Are you gonna let Wendy do it? Because she got a contract to do whatever biopic she wants to do.
Oh, really?
You want to have a conversation with her?
Yeah, she can definitely have a conversation with our manager.
Let's talk, and we'll talk about that offline too, because I'm going to spend the night there next weekend, by the way.
Well, when you see her, you tell her, Leelee said, how you doing?
I'm gonna call you. I will call you on the phone, and y'all can talk like that. This is what we do. She has me calling everybody in the phone.
Oh.
So we'll call you, and y'all can make the connection, because I think,
sure.
Yeah, we need the biopic. Who do you want to play you?
Well, everybody keeps saying Lauren London.
Yes.
Damn, but Leelee was a mess. Like Lauren London, she's so beautiful. I just can't see her doing the shit I used to do.
No, she could. You're beautiful too, and y'all both got that like You know, Leelee. Lauren could pull that off.
Everybody says Lauren London. I think Lauren would be amazing. But you know who I love? This girl can do any damn thing, and that's that damn Keke Palmer. It seemed like she can play any role. I know we don't really look a lot alike, and I think Taj wanted her to play her.
I was gonna say she's more, because you know what? I have to. You got to look like the person to me, or I'm gonna be mad
for
all
sure.
through the movie.
So we're gonna definitely have some input in that, because listen, we need them to tell the story the right way.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We have a hell of a story. Like, a lot of stuff, you know, did come out, but it's a lot of stuff you guys don't know. But it's definitely an amazing story of sisterhood and love, and the gift of music. How music just brought three girls together to make up SWV. You know, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited about every damn thing.
Listen. We're excited with you. And everybody, like, I can't wait till y'all get back on the road. I can't wait for Verzuz. Have you spoken to Xscape?
Oh yeah, those are my girls. I speak to Tamika all the time. You know, we know they out there talking their shit, but those, you know, this is what it's about. It's friendly competition. So we ain't gonna be fighting and all of that dumb shit they think we're gonna be doing. We coming together in love. The gift of song is gonna be crazy. Of course, it's just like, we're gonna have a good time. I speak to them.
Okay, good. All right, good. This is good. This is going to be a great night. For those of you that just joined us, this is Leelee, obviously, from SWV, and she came on to talk about Verzuz this Saturday. And it's going to be a big night. And then they have a biopic that they're working on, and then they're going to be back out on this road in these streets this summer. And what are you watching on TV? Because I know COVID had us locked down. What were you watching?
Oh my God, I love the ID channel. Like, I'm an ID addict. I love Fatal Attraction. I love shows that teach me how to stay alive. So Fatal Attraction is one of those shows. And it's one of those shows that get my blood pressure rising, because I'm like, listen, girl, if you're pregnant and he haven't taken you to the park your whole relationship, now y'all mad at each other. Why the hell are you going to that park? He's gonna fucking kill you.
That is funny. You be talking to the screen.
Oh my God, I'll be like, my body is hot right now because I'm thinking about an episode I saw earlier, and I was trying to talk to the girl. Like, these are real life stories, and sometimes I cry, and I'm like, damn, man, if only they would have listened to her friend. If she would have listened to her best friend, you know, she would be alive, you know. So I love private investigative stories. Like, I would probably be a private investigator. Like, I'm a private investigator at heart.
All my industry girlfriends are private investigators at heart. Me and Shirley from Changing Faces always talk about starting a private investigation agency.
Yo, I'm telling you, I want to be down with that shit, because
what is that about? Big shout out to my son,
everybody. We will catch everybody. But, you know, I've been watching a lot of Netflix, Hulu. I think I done saw everything. I even watched like episodes of the show, our TV show, SWV Reunited. I was bored as hell, I'm telling you.
Do you feel, wait, shout out to my son Jalen, who's threatening me if I don't shout him out that he wants his badge money back. Jalen, go finish studying and stop bullying people.
Jalen, shout out to Jalen.
Jalen, the rapper. And there you go. You back.
Girl, I just saw your AirPods on my live. I'm sorry. It be feeling like we on a telephone. I be forgetting.
It's all right. I think somebody wants to ask a question. Let's see.
Oh my God. I'll tap it. Oh, somebody
want to ask a question.
Watch the Michael B. Jordan movie. Yes, that's definitely.
Yeah, it looks good. I like him.
Oh yeah, we all like him.
I like him, but I don't like the fact that Steve Harvey is treating his new family like he don't remember his old one. I don't even know where
Oh
that came
Lord,
from, Leelee. That was just from the back of my.
girl. Is that what's going on?
That's what I'm hearing. That he's like acting all like into this new family, the stepkids, and not paying his biological kids no attention.
Oh wow.
Dudes, don't be doing that. Stop trying to like take your issue out with the mother on the kids. Get out your feelings and learn to separate, Steve Harvey.
Jonesy, I'm okay. This girl is like a fucking Uzi shotgun. I'm trying to keep a straight face. Oh,
Let me leave Mr. Harvey alone. But I had to get that out. But I like that, Stephen.
See, I mean, I don't know. See, you know a lot of that backstory stuff. I don't really know a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't even like. I just be hearing bits and pieces. But you know who I like? That Denzel's son.
Oh, Denzel's son?
Ooh, that John David Washington.
Oh, where's he?
Not close enough to me. I tell you that much. He's beautiful. He's really beautiful.
Well, so is his dad.
Yeah, I know. And they got two different beautiful looks though. Like, yeah, I'll fuck the shit out of him. Oh, Jalen, I'm sorry. I wouldn't, Jalen. I would not.
Jonesy. We are not on the floor.
I forgot. I can't have nothing.
Oh my God.
Leelee, do
well,
you
I'm
know?
Sure he would love to hear that. How about that?
Do you know the other night, Flip came to my house. It was late, right? And Jalen saw him on the alarm outside my house from his school. And he was like, "What are you doing at my mom's house? Give me back my $5 for badges I bought. You never shouted me out."
Oh.
My kids are very protective.
Now, how many kids do you have?
2.
How do your kids feel about Jonesy the entertainer? Like, how do they separate Jonesy the entertainer from mom?
Well, really, all they knew was mom, really, because I was home. I had nannies up until Jalen was like 6 or 7, and then I was home. So this is like the first, and where we live, it's all like Italians that never really, like, they don't know who I am unless I say, if you ever listen to Hot 97, Miss Jones in the morning. But I never sold that. Okay. I just wanted a separate life. So now that he's at boarding school and I'm doing this stuff, and his friends listen to Queen's Flip, and they're seeing, now he's getting a feeling of what it is. And when Doug comes over, or when I'm doing stuff with whomever, then he got a little taste. But how did your kids, how were your kids with you?
But the same. Like, I've always been mom. Like, my kids been in the studio with me when we was in the studio with Babyface. Like, they just kind of grew up in the industry. I was just hoping that they wouldn't like it, but it's really all they was ever around, so it's kind of hard to stir them in another direction. But it was tough, like, just kind of being mom. And I was a Western Union mom, so I felt there was a part of me that felt like I lost my kids, because I couldn't put my hands on them. As a mom, we want to put our hands on. That's your son?
That's my son.
Hi, Jalen.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Let me see your handsome face. Don't be hiding.
Yeah, I mean, I got
no red light special.
Yeah, I could have seen that.
You
turn your light on, boy.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my remote real quick. My fault.
So I didn't know you could add more people in here.
Yeah.
You got 4 people on at once now.
Oh wow! Hi, handsome.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're
Yeah.
such a grown man now. How old are you?
16, so.
16. So let me ask you, how do you feel about your mom doing what she does?
How do I
Because you
feel?
know your
I
mom
mean,
is rare. Like she's like, ooh, it's a lot. So how do you feel? Like
um,
your friends that watch her, what do they say about mom?
I just saw someone say what's up to me, one of my friends, but it's like, I don't know, it's like I hear a lot about Busta Rhymes, to say the least, a lot, like too much, way too much. And like, I don't know, like when I first got here, like at this new school, I kind of tried to like keep it on the low.
Mm-hmm.
But then someone was like, "Oh, what does your mom do?" I'm just like, "Oh, music." And
Yeah.
then I kind of like looked it up, and they're like, "Oh, she does music? Oh, wow." It's
Wow.
like I don't know, it was kind of toned down a little bit. And then
Uh-huh.
like before, like that Hot 97 money, like that was real. You feel me? That was
Right.
dope. But yeah, now she's starting to do stuff again. I kind of like I like see like her podcast, and it'll say like liked by one of my friends, and I'll be like, "Oh, you know."
So do you be
Yeah,
surprised
sir.
at some of the stuff that she says? You're like, Mom, why did you say that?
I mean, I know her personality, so not really.
Right.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. That's
Like the
I
stuff she
think
says in
my
the house
kids
is
will
more
say
out
the
of pocket.
same thing.
The stuff she says in the house will be more out of pocket than the stuff she says outside, to be honest. So
Woo!
like I'm
I
just
would
I'm just saying
love
I'm
to
just
be a
saying I'm
fly
just
on that wall.
I'm just saying. I mean it's not bad. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jalen,
Respect.
Jalen, you say I go 0 to 100.
I mean, I think the comment section says that.
When I'm on that football field with you and I'm at your wrestling matches, do I embarrass you?
No. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. It's not bad. I'm used to it. It's not like like you might like do extra a little bit when you're like on the mat and stuff, trying to dance in front of people, and
Oh.
like it's not like. I mean, I've experienced it my whole life, so it is what it
Here's the
is.
thing, Leelee. Here's the thing. You like to live as normal of a life as you can, and you shouldn't have to erase who you were in your past. And my mom was not really involved in my extracurriculars. She never came to talent shows. She never came to see me sing. She never was in PTA. She never. So I made it in my mind that I was going to be everything like that for my kids. But I
Okay.
think I might do too much sometimes, I think.
No, it's not. It's never bad. Like it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's not that. You feel me? Like it's never bad, mom.
Oh, that's so sweet. So Jalen, what plans do you have for your mom for Mother's Day?
Oh,
Or is
we're
that
gonna.
a secret?
Yeah.
No,
Secret. Secret. Well,
don't let
it's
him
not
off the
Mother's Day.
hook.
It's secret. It's a secret. It's a secret.
Okay.
Whatever.
We
Bye,
won't.
boy. Leelee, tell
Well,
Jalen your son's name. Leelee's son
Oh,
raps too.
my son name is Kai Shine. He's a new rapper that's out. He just did this last season of Growing Up Hip Hop ATL, and he was amazing. So follow
oh,
him
that's
and
valid.
yeah.
Well, mom, send me his Instagram, I guess, or something.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because you need to know him. Y'all are like the kids of, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, I'm not on your level, Leelee, but we still peers. You know what I mean?
Hey, we're on the same level. I'm just as hood as I don't know what. So as long as you connect with
Yeah.
somebody, we all on the same level. That's how I look at it. You know,
That's love.
that's the truth.
Yo, but like
Jalen,
for real,
huh?
huh? I said like, can you refund my badge though? Like, I don't got bread like that right now,
Bye, Jalen. Bye.
bro.
I just sent you
I was just.
$80.
It was a power move. It was a power. You feel me? It was just an image. You know, it's for my image. I don't actually have
Yep.
reach to put down like that, mom. It was just for my image.
All right. All right. Love you, son. See you soon.
He is so cute. Aw, he sounds so cute.
Thank you. I want him and your son to know each other
Yeah.
because our brown boys, they're
Yeah.
all they got. And life is really hard for them. And it's not getting better no time soon.
That is
And
so true.
you just got to, if we can create the relationships or the bonds, because you just never know. I was up here tonight videotaping someone I didn't even know being pulled over by not one cop, but two.
Right.
You gotta watch our brown boys.
Yeah. It's been a crazy year. I never thought I would live to see a year like 2020. I really didn't. Like to see racism in our face, so just
Right there. And they
so
not
scary.
stopping. They not stopping. They don't want us to vote.
Yeah.
They don't want like they don't I can't. It'll take me down a
Oh, I
rabbit
know.
hole.
I already know. Yes, girl.
So listen, I'm gonna let you go, but you know that whenever you want to do another live, or if you want to do a live, and if you want me to help you do, I don't know a lot, but Flip will help us.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Flip will help
well,
you.
we got to have a conversation because if the podcasts are hot right now, and I'm telling you, I want to do everything that I never did. I refuse to let anybody count me out. So I'm really excited about my next. I'm excited about your next, and you gonna do some amazing shit. Watch.
Thank you.
Watch. You just
Look, I appreciate you believing in me and holding me up, because so often the women be trying to tear other women down, but I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that this go around. It's the men that's trying to tear me down.
yeah. Oh wow, really?
It's the men. The 3 altercations that I've had since I've come back have all been with dudes moving with feminine energy. Like, why are you tearing me down, dude?
What?
It's a new day.
Oh, it's a new day, honey. Is I ain't gonna say it, but
Yeah. It's
a lot of
definitely
us
something.
in them, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what it is. Exactly. Right? That part.
Yeah. But I'm so glad we had an opportunity to talk. But
I
I
am
want to
too.
tell everybody to make sure you guys tune in on Verzuz and YouTube and Trilla and watch this Verzuz. We're trying to really do an amazing thing. We're trying to make history. Like I said earlier, we are standing in the gap for every girl group who never got an opportunity. It's ladies night. We want all the ladies to come and love, wear your 90s gear, whatever that mean to you. The lip liner I used to wear back in the day that I
I'm
still
wearing my
wear.
lumberjack. I'm wearing my lumber jacket.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time, We're
And
gonna
I'm
have
just
we
gonna
gonna have
sit back. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait for meth to appear.
Oh, I want him to appear too. I'm getting off with you. You supposed to get me in trouble. Bye. I ain't fooling with you, but it would be nice.
I need him to come through now. I need that.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
So we'll see. I know y'all gonna have some surprises for us, but just sing those songs. Just sing them the way y'all always sung them songs, and that's
Oh
enough.
man, we're gonna try to do all the songs that everybody love, and we're just gonna have a good time.
Y'all gonna break a record. Y'all gonna
I
break a
hope
Verzuz
so.
record.
I hope so. The energy we're getting about this Verzuz is like really amazing. Like to see Xscape fans supporting them and SWV fans are showing up, and for everybody to kind of be in the same space in one night. I think everybody is gonna be fans of each other. Like I think we're gonna get some Xscape fan lovers, and SWV, Xscape
But
is
I
gonna
think
get
y'all
some.
already do. I think
Yeah.
everybody love y'all both. We love y'all both. We never
Right.
didn't like Xscape,
Right.
and they never didn't like SWV. They trying to make it something now because it's a Verzuz. But quite frankly, we loved both of y'all because both of y'all got joints.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm just really excited. I'm on a cloud right now because I never
I
felt
want you
like
to stay on it.
Huh?
Stay on that cloud because you
Oh,
are so glowing right now.
really?
Yes, you are so glowing. I love it. This positivity, this determination.
Yeah.
You're like putting out your vision, and you're like you got great plans for other people. You're uplifting. Stay on this cloud.
That's all I have because I've been, I've been on a low. I've been on a low. I've been broke. I've been homeless. I've been and God just put me in a position where I'm in a really good space. And number one, it's not about money, it's about my headspace. My headspace is what's gonna keep me alive. That's what it's been for me. So whatever positive energy I can send to anybody, like I just take it and run with it, you know, and be delivered from people. Like stop letting people control your coming and your going. And I think that's one of the main problems that we have. We just so hooked on what people got to say about us. Be who you are.
Yeah. And
you
stand
know?
in it.
Stand in that shit and own your shit. You know,
Because it ain't nobody else like you.
Nobody at all. So I'm excited, and I appreciate you for allowing me to share your platform. And I
Please,
love
it's
Flip.
our pleasure.
I love Flip is my guy. Let me tell you, Flip is so amazing, and him too. Like I just see so many amazing things for him, and his kids are beautiful.
They are
just all,
beautiful.
you know, some people are just stars. They just born with it, and he's one of those men that's just, and it trickled down to the kids too. I'm like, I can't wait to see them on Nickelodeon. They're gonna do something.
Oh yeah,
you know,
and they're really smart, and he keeps them. He keeps them in line, but they're really smart. Yeah, Flip's a great guy. He's done so much.
Yeah, you're in real good hands, like I told you before, for sure.
Thank you, Leelee. Now listen, after Verzuz, I'm obviously gonna wish you a happy Mother's Day. Me and Leelee text each other like throughout the years. We text each other on certain days, and the last time I saw you was at Gerard Duray's funeral.
No.
And it meant so much to me that you showed up, because Gerard did everybody in the industry at one point in another, from Toni Braxton, who he was her regular person, and that bitch didn't even show up to the motherfucking funeral, to Tamar, who I hear allegedly was responsible for let me shut up. Let me stop it.
Oh God.
I'm just glad you were there, Leelee. I'm glad you showed up for our friend.
I had to. And you know, I even gave Gerard opportunities when we did our promo tour for the reality show. Like, you know, he was going through a little something. So Gerard was just one of those amazing talents. Like he was doing a lot of this shit before a lot of these big guys were doing it. This guy had the most amazing shop that I have ever seen in my entire life. Like Gerard was just that guy. And you talking about a sewing? Whew.
He was doing lace fronts
back then
in the 90s. Yeah. That's why I'm like, all that other woman album cover of mine, and those were all lace fronts in the 90s.
Wow, what? Wow, I miss him so much. Like I remember talking to him. He came to my hotel room, and he was just in good spirits. He was in really good spirits, and I just always found myself saying, "You okay? You good? You need something? You need anything?" And you know, and he just always. But I know how that is when you're going through something. So sometimes I would just slide him. You know what I mean? Just slide here, take this. You know what I mean? Because I know how it was for me. Right. Oh my God, people will make fun of you in your downtime, but let me tell you, everybody got a turn. I never forget.
That's right.
This rapper, I think you was interviewing this one rapper, and they was talking about this story, and this dude said to you, he said, "Oh, I got $1 for her." When I was going through, and that guy, I'm gonna tell you who it is. After we gave him an opportunity to do a song on our, and you're gonna try to make fun of my situation, my downward spiral. Like, how dare you? So that's the shit that be going on in this industry that's real whack. But everybody got a turn.
That is a fact, and that's bigger than us. That's just the universe.
And but that same guy, I saw him. We did his radio show. I showed him love. I hugged him, because I know I'm not that person anymore. Like, you can't. I'm the one laughing at you now.
Is he still on radio?
I don't know where the hell he is, but I know. I'm gonna tell you when we get off this. and it's public, so he said it on live radio. So on your show, I think he just said, he was just like, "Oh, I got $1 for her." It's all good, but we gotta be careful what we speak on people. You gotta
People
be
don't believe
careful,
the
and
power
I'm
of the
telling you,
tongue.
man, you'd be surprised. It may not come back on you, but it'll come on your kids,
on your children.
You better be careful what you put your tongue on. When you put your tongue on people, you make sure you speak some shit that you could deal with, because everybody got a turn.
That's right, Leelee. That's right. And on that note, we love you, and we want you to keep on keeping on. And
Looking
thank you for
forward to it.
all the songs. Thank you
Yes,
for all the songs
yes.
and all the memories and all that you sacrificed to stay in the game and to come back to the game and looking like a superstar and sharing your spirit and your stories with us. If we never said it before, thank you. And here are your flowers. Here are your flowers.
Thank you so
We
much.
acknowledge you and we salute you. And the other women, the other girls, Taj and Coco,
They
tell
are
them,
amazing.
please.
Shout out to my girls, Taj and Coco. Like I said earlier, we are so excited about this Verzuz. I have not seen my group members in over a year. I told them when I see them, we tongue kissing.
Oh my God.
I don't give a damn. We tongue kissing like you kiss babies and shit when they little. Like we tongue kissing when we see each other. I miss them so much. Like, oh my God, I just miss them so much. So I'm just looking forward to having a great time in music and song. And like I said, I appreciate you giving me this opportunity.
Anytime. You
And
my
you
friend.
my girl.
Right,
Day.
you my friend. Outside of this
Yes,
shit, you've
for
been my
sure.
friend.
Absolutely.
And I know I can call you and you'll tell me what it is. So
Absolutely.
I thank you for being my friend, and I thank you for being my industry friend
for
that
sure.
also has
For
always
sure.
been there and
Real
show up for
friends.
me. Thank you.
Real friends.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
For sure. For sure.
All right, so I'll call you probably tomorrow night. I'm gonna get out of here now because I'm tired of these fucking cops pulling up.
Thank you
Gotta
guys
get back
for
to
the
the woods.
roses. They're sending roses. I love you guys too. And thank you guys so much for supporting, just not even SWP, but just music, just supporting women. This is hard to do. Like a lot of this, they think we just get on stage and that's just it. We deal with a lot. Y'all read about it. Y'all hear about it. Like it's a lot. And we deal with stuff that our families deal with too. It's not just our lives that are being affected. Like it's our family. So I'm not gonna talk. My mouth dry as hell right now. I've been talking all day. Shit, my lips gonna start sticking together in a second. But I love you guys so much and thank you. Y'all support Miss Jones here. Y'all support Miss Jones, and I'm so glad that you're back. So looking forward to you doing amazing things, and we're gonna hold you accountable. Okay.
Thank you, sis.
All right, boo.
I love you,
guys.
boo.